playing a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy today. We're gonna see what we can do about getting a broom, because if I can fly around, then maybe I'll get easier access to at least a few things. I'm hoping. Although, obviously, the game's probably going to make sure that I'm limited in what I can do.
Revelio.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's the, This is the way to the...
Revelio.
Where is that hat? There it is. Activated, now I can go back. Specifically, I'm trying to make my way towards the...
To finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Accio.
Are there any more? There we go. Wait, that's not the right place, really? Surprising. How am I supposed to... You're really taking me around the place, aren't you? Why? Okay. Now you're sending me back? What? Map? Why? Okay, let's see where we are, because this is... That's what I'm looking for, and yet I could potentially come out through. I should be able to find my way out, but it keeps leading me. Okay, we'll try it.
Sometimes I wish someone would have a bigger lead.
Locked? Of course it is. Pity. That means I cannot explore that yet. I'll get there eventually. For now, I should probably focus on getting that done. Actually, do I have any? Just that for the main quest. Okay, fine. We'll do that. Should be relatively quick. Are you going to take an eternity to load, or... I think it's going to take an eternity. That's fine. In we go.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard! Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Yeah, that usually is how it goes.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Why they make those for learning
Levioso.
is beyond me.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
And it
Very
can be
good.
chained as
But
well.
the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
This should be easy.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Protego! Levioso!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Someone seems a little
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
She's suggesting the person I
right.
just beat.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Not what I was
Fair
trying to go
enough.
for.
You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or
This is
actual
gonna be
skill.
fun.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that
Till next time.
immediately because I do know that it will come in handy having it out of the way later on. So I need to go to the clock tower entrance. I want to say... That's odd. That's where I need to go. there and make it a little bit of a quicker travel. This is going to be hopefully rather quick. And maybe after that I can at least learn one more spell. I'm hoping to at least get my roster kind of halfway filled out. I think there's somewhere between 8 and 12, I want to say, spells that you can use. Give or take one or two.
Revelio.
Come on now. I know there's something nearby.
The path you walk is precarious. You should return to me often for guidance.
Revelio.
I know it's taking a lot more time to go all the way up here, but it will be worth it. Only using a particular charm.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio.
Nope, I don't know it yet. I saw that.
Accio.
Needed to get that out of the way.
Revelio.
I hear something else.
Levioso. Revelio.
Am I almost at the top? Please tell me I'm close. This running around is kind of boring. Oh, there's what I was looking for. Okay, number 2 is... Let's see. That would be 8 minus 2, 6. Meaning number 1 has to be a little salamander looking guy. And that one would be... We'll get the first one in order. Alright. That's 10. 13, so another 6. Huh. Wait, no, that's 9. My bad. So... Gotcha. always pushes me to the wrong side.
Revelio.
And there should be more at the very top. I like getting this out of the way immediately because traveling up and down this thing is rather annoying.
Revelio.
What was the point of this part again? Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not running all the way down there again. No, that's going to be quite some time to reach. We're just gonna go down here, discover the one at the base of the staircase, then proceed onwards. I really didn't want to backtrack like that, so this should save me some time, at least. Saying that I have to go this way to an extent, but
Revelio.
I should have just backtracked.
What are you up to now?
Where's the other one?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Nope,
Revelio.
it's not working. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of spell for that later on, not immediately. Huh. So that's the Hufflepuff common room right there. That's funny. Now the real question is, where is the other part of that? It's gotta be somewhere in here, right? It shouldn't be all that far either. There's that. Ah. So I need to find 5 on number 2. And that seems right for that. That should do it.
Revelio.
Darn it. I did not mean to click that. Why? I had it right immediately, it just did not want to let me select the door.
Revelio.
I've already discovered that. So...
Lumos.
I am assuming that would be somewhere in here.
Revelio. Lumos.
Of course I've got to get closer. There we go.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Well, we've gotten distracted, but that's fine.
Revelio.
Another one? Okay. 24 minus 9. And 7, so minus 16, that leaves me with 8, meaning the spider for the first one. And we need 3, meaning the 3-headed serpent. Ta-da! Not getting me that time.
Revelio.
Hello? And there's something over here, and I don't quite understand why it's making that noise if it's not showing anything. Have I missed something?
Revelio.
Well, that's neat. would have been more neat if they actually kept track. It says that.
Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Revelio!
There's still more nearby. Where am I going now? I have no clue.
Revelio!
Another painting is missing.
Lumos!
This... That looks like 90% of the area here. Could you be more specific? I did not realize I was that close to the common room. That looks like the place that it was pointing out. Yeah, it's definitely near the Slytherin common room. Facing this tunnel or pathway.
Lumos!
It's definitely somewhere around here. Unless... Oh, hello. No, not there.
Lumos!
Oh. Maybe it's in here. Yes, it is. I should have known that. That's an entrance to something. I have been getting some good puzzling in, apparently. Hello, what are you?
Revelio!
You're definitely a hidden entrance to something. Well, that should be good for this episode. I hate that I kept getting distracted, but I mean, it's gonna make it so much easier for anyone who's actually interested in finding all of these hidden goodies and such. So I hope you all enjoyed the video and have a wonderful day.